Okay, here we go. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. When I go home late at night, you know that it's there for me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. If it wasn't for this out on the shore where I'd be, music is my therapy, music is my therapy. When I go home late at night, can you see? Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. I don't need no tablets and I certainly don't need no pills. I just need you to acknowledge exactly how it is that it feels. You use words so condescending, it seems there's no point pretending. Putting a smile, putting a brave on, better understand cause I just came on. But I wonder whether my psychiatrist or my psychologist can acknowledge this. Scratching his head, he don't know what the problem is. The problem is he ain't seeing exactly what music can do. Cause if it benefits me, I'm sure in time it will benefit you. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. When I go home late at night, you know that it's there for me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. Other therapy you recommending really scaring me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. If it wasn't for this out I'm not sure where I'd be. Cause music is my therapy. See, I don't need no gassed out therapy, no group therapy, no behavioural therapy. Nope, this is the only therapy I need. You've got a lot of certificates on your wall and a lot of PhDs, but if you think that you can help me out, I'm looking at you like please. I know what you're looking at, I can tell by the next look. You be judging me, totally misinterpret, just like a textbook. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. When I go home late at night, you know that it's there for me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. Other therapy you recommending really scaring me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. If it wasn't for this out, I'm not sure where I'd be. Because music is my therapy. Now when I say music, I want you to say therapy. Okay, here we go. Music is my, music is my, music is my. See, other people agree, can't you see? Music is my, music is my, music is my. It certainly is, and I know you agree. So if you try it for yourself, you'll find the benefits and you'll know that it helps. You want to put me in a category, you'll get me labeled. Try to suss me, try to trust me, but I think you are yet unable. You think that you got me judged. Don't try to smear me and don't try to smudge me. You may think that I look pretty, but this is pretty ugly. Ain't gonna hang around, wasting my time, praying to you like you're my God. Get more sense, going in the waiting room, listening to my iPod track after track. Tell me, how am I supposed to relax? What's the matter, Doc? I'm not listening to you. What, you don't want to hear the facts? Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. When I go home at night, you know that it's there for me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. If it wasn't for this out, I'm not sure where I'd be. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. Other therapy you're recommending really scaring me. Music is my therapy, music is my therapy. Without this outlet, I'm not sure where I'd be. Cause music is my therapy. Thank you. And now, the classic, yes, this one. Okay, this pertains to a relationship that went off the rails. Okay, do you want me to be a friend or do you want me to be a sleuth? Because at the end of the track we're going to uncover the real truth. Because your girlfriend's a magician, your girlfriend's a magician. Tried to warn you all about her, but you wouldn't even listen. Your girlfriend's a magician, girlfriend's a magician. While you got your niggling dash at the back of your mind, you got suspicion. Your girlfriend's a magician, girlfriend's a magician. Trying to tell you, but you don't even see she's missing. Your girlfriend's a magician. I said your girlfriend's a magician. You went into the bedroom and you put the light on, and it dawns on you something is seriously wrong. Was it something that you done or inadvertently said while you're staring unbelievingly right at the bed? I'm trying to give you advice, you claim I'm interfering and trying to piece together exactly why your girlfriend keeps on disappearing. But you don't want to hear it. Maybe the problem ain't as big as what you make it, you're just too near it. And it takes somebody like me, an onlooker from a further distance, to know that you ain't coping, man. And it's obvious you may need my assistance. But the problem is, it ain't sticking in, is it? Oh dear. Your girlfriend's a magician, your girlfriend's a magician, and that's the reason why you find yourself in this position. Girlfriend's a magician, girlfriend's a magician. Oh, you got your niggly dance at the back of your mind, you got suspicion. Your girlfriend's a magician, girlfriend's a magician, nodding your head and saying, oh no she isn't. Your girlfriend's a magician. I said your girlfriend's a magician. Then you're frustrated on the carpet, start to wear out. Get yourself frustrated, start tearing your hair out. To the point where you're going almost bored while you're hanging around the house just to see if she had called. But she never left a message, see she wasn't that fond of ya. These are the pills that fall in love with a female conjurer. She irks you like you wouldn't believe. I wonder what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. Think for a moment, man, don't be that fit. She done it 3 times, that's what we call a hat trick. Right then and there, I should have gave you a clue. I was trying to get the message through, but no matter what I seem to do, I don't see why I bother, because it goes in this ear and right out the other. Maybe I took that for granted, that might explain it. Why don't you cover your ear, you might retain it. I know you want your worries vanishing, but try to understand exactly why your girlfriend keeps on vanishing. But it still ain't going through, is it? Oh dear. Your girlfriend's a magician, your girlfriend's a magician. I tried to warn you all about her, but you wouldn't listen. Girlfriend's a magician, girlfriend's a magician. While you got your niggling dance in the back of your mind, you got suspicion. Girlfriend's a magician, girlfriend's a magician. If you have to play a song to remind yourself, play this one. Your girlfriend's a magician. I said your girlfriend's a magician. You went through drawers and you went through cabinets just to get her whereabouts fully established. Paranoia in your mind and you know it ain't stopping. Normally leaves a post-it note, gone out shopping. But I'm not being obnoxious and I'm not being rude. You go into the kitchen, ain't no trace of food. Now you're feeling hungry, now you're feeling really ravenous. You're storming around the house saying, man, I ain't having this. And you know it's so sad to see. I don't know who your mom had, her or me. All I'm trying to do is offer friendly advice. Thinking giving you good advice would suffice. But by the way that you react, you'll never come down to ground with the facts. Oh dear, we've been here before now, haven't we? Your girlfriend's a magician, your girlfriend's a magician, and that's the reason why you find yourself in this position. Your girlfriend's a magician, girlfriend's a magician. Oh, you got your niggling dance in the back of your mind, you got suspicion. Your girlfriend's a magician, girlfriend's a magician. Reasons why this is happening to you, now you're fishing. I'm only trying to give you good advice, so the next time that you fall in love, maybe you might approach it different. But your girlfriend is still a magician. Okay, now let me try to succinctly describe what I see. Goes like this. Let me ask a question, let me try to be inquisitive. How come she's never in whenever I visited? You always told me she was busy, but then it dawns on you, okay, I don't know where is she. Your girlfriend's a magician, your girlfriend's a magician. Try to warn you all about her, but seems you wouldn't listen. Your girlfriend's a magician, girlfriend's a magician. While she's trying to break your spirit, break you down into submission. Girlfriend's a magician, girlfriend's a magician. Pretty sooner or later you have to make a wise decision. Your girlfriend's a magician, girlfriend's a magician. So the next time that I'm giving you wisdom, will you stop and listen? There was a problem in the relationship and you failed to respond, and now you got to see her disappear with a wave of a wand. Your girlfriend. Thank you. Okay, next song. Trying to move on. Okay, I've been doing the open mic circuit for a long time. And now, it's time to say goodbye. It's time to walk away from it with this. It's been a long journey. It's not been easy. Sometimes it's been a joy. Sometimes it's been a chore. But when you ain't getting a fill inside of you, that's the time to say, no more. It's time to move on, it's time to move on. It's time for me to move on, I gotta be strong. But it's time to move on, the past is you. But I've got to tell you, I don't know quite what to do. It's time to move on, it's time to move past. Man, whoever thought this would last? but now it's time to move on. Used to be scared, used to be real nervous, used to wonder exactly all the abuse, do I deserve this? Wonder exactly what it would feel like to be hit with dirt, but sometimes I have to locate the hurt. This'll be the way that all the truth will be revealed while I'm holding a mic and spit like a force field, stopping myself from being inflicted, even though my mind at the moment is conflicted. Do I do it? Do I don't? Don't I do it? Will I won't? I don't really know, it's a battle inside me, but I used to have my music to guide me, but now you know when the thrill is gone, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to move on, it's time to move through. Though without this I'm not sure what to do. Probably be sitting at home twiddling my thumbs, wondering exactly when the due west comes. But now I'm looking out for signs, but at the moment my mind is working on designs. But please don't get upset, this is just as bad as it gets. Remember the time when people used to laugh at you? I'm laughing at you as well. I'm laughing at the clown you've become and the circus that you're performing for. And when you feel like that, it's time to say no more. Over the years I've grown and matured. Used to start but I wasn't self-assured. People used to pat on the back and say that I was informative and say that that's a good performance, kid. Used to take it in, never will acknowledge it. So therefore let me tell you I come a polished kid. That will mean that whenever I spit my rhyme I'm bound to shine, cause that's what I got in mind. But it's time to move on. Yep, it's time to move on. It's time to move on, time to rest and recoup. It's time to get focused on my groove. No longer a solo artist, even though I tried my hardest. The farthest distance I have travelled, over adversity I have battled. I've been beaten, bruised and even battered, but found my feet when it really truly mattered. But the beat that me is underneath me, even though at times it wasn't easy. And you know life, far from perfect, but seeing the looks on all your faces made it worth it. But now it's time to move on. Now it's time to move on. Now it's time to move on. Yep. Now it's time to move on. Rest, recoup. It's time to move on and focus on my group. Ingenuity. Yes. No more unique technique. No more solo stuff. I've had enough. It's time to move on, move on, move on. It's time to move on, move on, move on. Time to move on with my group. And it's time to move on with Ingenuity's song. Thank you. Okay, and I'd like to call Ingenuity to the stand. Dread Fury and Sandcastle Ward. Wow. Okay. Okay. Ingenuity. Give it up for Ingenuity. And now, the title of the track of the EP. It'll soon have turned into an LP due to my obsession. Okay, are you ready? Go. Yeah! Here we go now. We are this Ingenuity. Ingenuity. It's ingenuity. Ingenuity. So when people stand up and they doubt you and don't know the first thing about you, and they try to block your mind and they try to waste your time, you just gotta turn around and say, don't care what you do to me, I'ma turn your negative energy into positive and do it with ingenuity. 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 Time to rest and recoup, now it's time to go ahead with my group. This will be a formulation, but you know I ain't walking desperation. Information has always been rifled, but my voice is something they can't stifle. Go ahead and stick a tape over my mouth, you ain't got a clue what ingenuity is about. Ingenuity. What is it? Ingenuity. Yeah, ingenuity. Sandcastle Ward, Red Fury, and of course there's me. Ingenuity. That's what it is. Standing in the face of diversity and saying like this. They said I never had what it took, but now I guess no doubt now I've proved it. You think that you're gonna stop me? Put any obstacles, I will remove it. Don't really matter whatever obstacle, whether big, whether small, no matter the size. What you never thought that I'd be energized and come to you, what a surprise. Ingenuity. This is ingenuity. Ingenuity. That's what it takes to set your creativity free. Just do what you want to do, man. Don't keep pandering to whoever, whatever. Stop trying to diss the group and try to split the group. If we're gonna get there, let's work together. Ingenuity. 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 That's what it is. No doubt. Ingenuity. Now you know what it's about. Ingenuity. Formulating a plan. Ingenuity. 3 members, 1 man. Ho. Thank you. Okay. Scribbled off the pad from back 1998. Now, writer's block attacks in many ways, shapes and forms. But don't think you're the only one suffering from it, man. It's part of the norm. To do this, do what you like what you do. If you're having fun doing it, they will too. So just do what you like what you do. I ain't a player hater, for different clientele I cater, ready to make a boom, but I ain't even crossing over the greater than some of it. Look at the life and look what become of it. Why would I be doing so dumb? It make sure that my mind is all lit. That means the candle will never blow out. Wondering exactly what I'm really talking about. Well, this is the point of life where I have arrived, and these are the words in my pad has subscribed. Do what you like what you do. It's up to you, do what you like what you do. Yep. Don't worry about tomorrow. Focus on every single second that you're breathing in. Because you don't want to look over your shoulder and have your conceivableness. People used to say it was a joke, that was their perceived. But as soon as I found my music, that's what handled out my grievance. When I had lots of issues on my mind and I used my conveyor belt, which was my tongue, which from day to day used to convey how I felt. I used to feel under the weather. I used to have writer's block like I couldn't formulate those statements together. But now I got a sentence, now I got a line. I ain't focusing on what other people want, I'm just happy with mine. Do what you like what you do. advice to you, do what you like what you do. If you're having fun, then they will too. So, don't worry about all these critics. Just for you, man. Don't try to be anyone else. I used to bury myself under my problems, but now I'm feeling I'm victorious, no longer struggling. I'm a survivor in every single way, and you know that it pays just to think up to another day. Sometimes I used to wonder what it was I was sweating, forgetting what type of cretin I let in. People dictating me, but they ain't relating me. That's a frustration, and that's exactly what created me. So do what you like what you do. Go ahead, do what you like what you do. If they have fun, then you will too. So, don't try to ration, just do it with determination, passion, and you'll get there. How long? But it's up to you. It's your song. Do what you like what you do. Here. What's it? Tiny bit. Yep. Okay. So, let's do this, shall we? Here we go. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. So keep that in mind when it don't go as it's supposed to. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. So keep that in mind before the ride is all over.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I mean, life is a ride in itself, isn't it?
Certainly is. Here we go. We've all experienced these bad times. What happens when the car plummets and it climbs? You can understand and identify with the thrill, but when you're feeling the lowest of the lowest, I can identify how you feel. So, what I'm trying to tell you is gaze of perspective, cause what you're doing thus far doesn't seem too effective. You better understand and line up all in a queue, but don't let life defeat you, no matter what you do. Remember, life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. So keep that in mind when it don't go as it's supposed to. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. So keep that in mind when it don't go as it's supposed to. Damn, man, what's going on? Huh. Life is a roller coaster. Yep. So people say what? Like I think they're hard of hearing, but I'm just underneath the car. I'm doing mental engineering. That means that I'm tightening up my screws. Ain't got no more time to lose. No longer rushing by, I'm gonna go ahead and cruise. Looking at the view that behind my eyes, because you know life can come as a surprise. The water level rises, you learn to swim, but before you do that, you know where we need to begin. There, life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. Keep that in mind when it don't go as it's supposed to. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. So keep that in mind before the ride is over. So make the most of the life while you keep living it. yourself, focused and driven, kid. Don't let people puncture your tires. Dictate to you your dreams or your hidden desires. Aspire to be the best that you can be. This life is a roller coaster, see? And at the end of the day, you just got to look at life and look at it that way. So, life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. So keep that in mind when it don't go as it's supposed to. Life is a roller coaster.
Yeah, that's right.
Life is a roller coaster.
Is it right?
Life is a roller coaster. That's the song, and now it's over. Thank you. Roller coaster.
So life is a roller coaster.
No, life is a rolled up poster.
Rolled up tombola.
Batman and Joker. Okay. Let's cut that one out. Okay. This is the last song. And this is about a certain cafe in Hoxton that I went to visit once, and I was told that I could have whatever I wanted off of the menu. So I made my choice, and what turned up in the bowl was not as I requested. They got the order wrong, so I thought I'd put my frustrations in a song. Now when I say apple pie, I need you to say no custard. Goes like this. I walked into the cab, that means I entered into the venue. The waitress was looking at me and she handed me the menu. She said all you got to do is take a pic, go ahead and peruse. Man, I was spoilt for choice, I didn't know quite what it was I chose. Then all of a sudden something caught my corner of my eye. I knew what I wanted, I want apple pie. Put in my request, then sat back in my chair, waiting for it to appear. Yeah. Apple pie, but no custard. What? Apple pie, but no custard. Huh? Apple pie, but no custard. And the more I'm thinking about the situation, the more I'm getting flustered. Yeah, man. Come on, what? Custard, really? I mean, come on. What's going on? Okay, here we go. I was looking at my watch and I knew that something in the world was going wrong. Cause when it comes to apple pie and custard, it doesn't take this long. I thought my watch was broken, I thought something had been. So I wondered what would happen, so I started inquiring. There was a woman in the kitchen, but she was always on the phone. I said, you'd be better cooking my custard and leaving the conversation alone. She said, don't tell me what to do, I don't tell you. I said, well, somebody needs to give you a damn good talking to. I got apple pie, but no custard. Apple pie, but no custard. Yeah, apple pie, but no custard. And the more I'm thinking about the situation, the more I'm becoming flustered. Yeah, man. It's enough to make me fight us. Man, I just want custard. Hell. Okay, here we go. She said, I hope you're satisfied with the service that's been provided. I said, well, I think that you missed something out and you needed reminding. I don't think that you're open your ears, I need you to listen. Take a look in the bowl for yourself.
Don't you notice something missing?
She looked at me and said, I don't see I've made a mistake. I said, well, it's a bit like ordering steak and kitchen pie and I'm getting the steak. What's going on? Something's gone awry.
You don't look happy, Unique.
I'm not, and here's the reason why. I got apple pie, but no custard. Apple pie, but no custard. Apple pie, but no custard. And the more I'm thinking about the situation, the more I'm becoming more flustered. Oh man, look at this waitress. What? no. Never that. Nope. Don't care. So I decided I'd take a deep breath and I'd count to 10. But then again, I guess my anger rose up inside me again. I started to shout, look at the way that you just flustered me. Gotta be careful with what I say, might get let off in custody. Don't wanna wear no handcuffs, don't wanna be let out. But I wonder exactly what this is really all about. Is it because I'm making demands that are impossible for you to comply with? Well, all I wanted was custard, along with my apple pie kid. Apple pie, but no custard.
Oh no.
Apple pie, but no custard. Please, apple pie, but no custard. And the more I'm thinking about the situation, the more I'm becoming flustered. So to the cap in Hoxton, don't advertise what you can't supply.